color of choice. Choice number 4, to deceive a man or not. I was in a relationship with an Italian man for 4 years. His name was Fabio. We visited each other. I traveled to Italy to see him, and he came to see me. He was tall and handsome, like a movie actor. He drove a new BMW and dressed like a true dandy. But he was a mama's boy, the only and beloved son, deeply attached to his mother. Sometimes it felt as if his mother was also inside our relationship. She even left condoms for him in a drawer so there would be no pregnancy. I was in love with him, but gradually I began to understand that with such a man, I would most likely be unhappy. He was very selfish and in truth, loved only himself and his mother. Once, after I returned from Italy to Moscow, my gynecologist told me that I needed to remove my IUD for a while so that my uterus could rest. Fabio knew that I had an IUD, so he did not use protection. Suddenly, a thought appeared inside me. This is a chance. I thought, if I become pregnant, he will have to marry me. Then I will be able to move to Italy. And I dreamed very much of living in Italy. But immediately another thought came. I realized that this would be based on deception. It would be an attempt to force a person to marry me. A real inner battle began inside me. He was supposed to come to Moscow soon, and I did not know what to do. Should I keep silent and try to become pregnant, or should I tell him the truth? I dreamed so much about living in Italy. One day I went to a church in Sokolniki. I stood there and cried. I very much wanted a child from this man, and I very much wanted to live in Italy. But I understood that if I stayed silent, it would be deception. I stood there for a long time and cried. In the end, I made my decision. When Fabio came to Moscow, I would tell him the truth. When he arrived, I told him that I had removed my IUD because the doctors had advised it. He became very frightened. He almost choked with surprise and began to use protection in panic. After that, our sexual life almost disappeared. He was so afraid of pregnancy. I understood that with this decision, I might be waving goodbye to Italy. But I did not want to build my destiny on deception. Sometimes I felt like the little mermaid from the fairy tale who gives up her dream. But life had prepared another destiny for me. Later, I gave birth to a wonderful daughter from another Italian man and without any deception. Today, looking back, I think the color of this choice is green, the color of honesty, growth, and new.